Tonight, a demonstration in downtown Portland against the new Trump administration turned tense, as you can see here, leading to a handful of arrests. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Anthony Costura, and this is the 10. A few hundred people met at the waterfront for tonight's gathering. Although it was mostly peaceful, police say they did arrest several people. Let's get right to Ariel Yacobazi, live for us downtown. Ariel, where are you right now, and can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, Anthony, the scene is a lot quieter than it was a few hours ago. We're on Southwest Morrison Street, which is where a separate march from the protest, about 100 folks or so from that original protest on the waterfront, started marching. They went down Nadeau Parkway Southwest, and then they turned here onto Morrison, and they walked up this street, followed by Portland police officers on bikes, and things turned very different very quick. As you can see, the leftover signs, and as you can see on the window here, some spray paint. Portland police say officers saw some people vandalizing with spray paint again. As you can see here, they made 5 arrests. Now this is what remains, those signs and that spray paint. Now take a look at the scene earlier tonight, as well over 24 police officers and Oregon State troopers detained a few folks. Now before this, based on what I saw, the protest, which started over on the waterfront, seemed pretty peaceful. Under the watchful eye of Portland police, nearly 200 people gathered to protest President Donald Trump's second inauguration yesterday, calling it the people's inauguration.
I think hope really has to be associated with action, and so that's why we're here today, and really hope folks who come out are able to see that taking action in community is where we can really make real gains, and where we're able to change the culture and society that we're in.
Now, about half of that original group made their way up to Nadeau Parkway, then onto Morrison. I'm assured that that group is separate from those original protesters on the waterfront. Now, take a look again at this spray-painted A on the side of this business here in downtown Portland. No broken windows. This is as bad as it got. But again, several arrests were made, and I'm told the group went on despite arrests being made here, but this appeared to be a lot of where the action was, Anthony.
Ariel, and it seems like our cameras are right in the thick of that action. I know that you mentioned just a few moments ago, officers arrested about 5 people. Do we know at this point what charges they may be facing?
Well, I'm told by a Portland police spokesperson they could be facing charges of criminal mischief, and that's thanks to spray paint like this here. But again, we don't have many details at this time. I'm told they're still being processed, those 5 people, so we might learn more in the overnight hours into the morning. But as you mentioned, Anthony, the scene here was a little chaotic and very tense. A lot of people were upset with what Portland police officers were doing, but they did have a very quick response tonight. I have asked for a response from Police Chief Day about this, and I'm sure we will get that very, very soon. But for now, Anthony, back to you.
Great work.